Hi, and welcome to the tutorial on how to edit and manage tags within the Cortex e-commerce platform. The first thing we're going to want to do is actually log into the backend administration area of your website and click the Marketing Suite tool. Once you're in the Marketing Suite, go ahead and hit the Tag Management area, and you'll see you'll be brought to the actual Tag Management area. Now, if you don't know what Tag Management is, it's a way of dynamically firing off either custom HTML or code within the system, such as JavaScript, when a user takes a particular action. So for instance, let's say they go to a certain URL or they are redirected from a marketing campaign to your site. The tags will fire off based upon the parameters that you have set within the system. So for instance, let's say we had a marketing campaign on ESPN Radio, and we wanted to say, hey, welcome ESPN Radio listeners, when they showed up at our website. We'll actually show you how to do that, and it's extremely simple within the Cortex system. But let's start off by doing something small here. Now go ahead and head over to the actual content and design area. Click this design button. And since we want to have it right here at the top of the page, we'll go ahead and edit the header HTML. And we'll scroll down to the very bottom of the header, and we will have tag 1, as you can see right here at the bottom. And what that does is that actually determines where the placement for the tags actually goes. And you can have tags 1 through 9. You can have 9 different locations for tags. So for instance, let's say we wanted to set up a tag area right there. That's right below the banner menu. Let's say we wanted to put it at the very top of the website. We would simply go tag 2 right up in here. And you know, wherever else we wanted to do it. Now if there's no tags being fired off, those items will actually just be blank, so that you won't have to worry about something weird showing up in your website. But those are the different locations that you can put the tags, and we'll show you how to mark your tags and which location they go in just a second. Let's go ahead and save and close this and head on back over to the tag management area in the Marketing Suite. Let's go ahead and create our first tag here. Now, as you can see here, we'll make this tag active, so you can set up tags and leave them inactive and they won't fire at all. This keep alive option right here allows tags to stay alive throughout the entire session that the user is on the website. So for instance, if you enable this and they fire off your tag by going to a URL or whatnot, the tag will be alive the entire way through their website, so it'll constantly be on. Or you can have it render only one time. So for instance, we only want to render our message one time, so we'll leave it disabled for now. We'll call this our welcome tag. And since we want it to go into the location of that first tag, we'll put it as 1. Now, like I said again, this is the location area, and so you can set we can set this to 2 to go at the very top of the website as we defined in our HTML. But again, we're going to leave it at number 1 here, and we're going to say, hey, if you hit this URL, oops, let's go ahead and set it up for gents watches here. If you hit this URL, we're going to fire our tag off. And let's go ahead and build our tag here real fast. Write a little bit of HTML. Background color red, color white. Welcome. And we'll take a look at it. Again, that'll be what our actual tag looks like when this particular item is fired. So there we go, there's our first tag. So let's come over here and we'll click on ladies watches, click on the home page, whatever. Let's come over here to the URL. Let's say we have a link from a third-party website for this particular URL. And we'll fire it off. There you go, our tag is fired because we hit that particular page. And that's pretty cool, huh? So for instance, let's say we wanted to actually go in and we wanted to make it at the actual top of the page. We'll change the tag number, hit save right here, and we'll refresh this page. And again, you can see right here, now our tag is actually at the top of the page. So let's come back in and let's do our ESPN radio stuff. Let's actually go back to the campaigns area, and we have our ESPN Christmas Radio ad here. Let's edit this campaign. And as you can see, anybody who comes to this URL, this /ESPN URL, will be coming from the ESPN Radio campaign, and we will make sure that they get a nice little message when they show up to the site. So let's copy this URL, head back over to the tag manager, edit this tag, ESPN welcome tag. We will set that, we'll leave it as 2, and we'll go campaign. And what we're going to actually want to do is head back, and let me open this in a new window here. And what we're going to do is put the actual ID of the campaign in that field. So, and then we'll edit our source. Welcome ESPN Radio listeners. And we'll hit save here. Now let's go back to the website. We'll refresh the page. As you can see, we're on the same URL, and that tag has now disappeared. And we'll come around and we'll look around the website. No big deal, right? So let's come over here and actually type in our vanity URL for our campaign. And as you can see, now the ESPN radios are given a special welcome message on this particular page. Now, if we hadn't come from that particular campaign, let's come over here and we'll go back to our home page. Click on Gents Watches, and we'll click on the actual watch. You can see we're not getting a tag because we didn't come from ESPN Radio. So again, that's the real powerful part of the Cortex tag management system. Now, let's come back over here and we'll say, hey, we'll keep it alive. And we'll hit save. So let's come back, hit our home page, and we'll browse around again. No big deal. Let's hit our ESPN, and now we're, hey, welcome ESPN Radio listeners. Now when we browse around, as you can see, that keep alive tag keeps that particular message up at the top for the lifetime of the entire session. So again, that's kind of a basic gist of the tutorial for how to add tags, how to work with tags, and you can set up default tags. This rule will actually fire on all pages where no other tags have fired. Manual tags, this will fire when a tag good is in the query string. So for instance, if you activate tag that right there, that will actually fire the tag. So that's good for links on websites or various other things. Refer, we can do Google, whatever page that you're referring to, you can set that up right in there, and that'll actually fire when they come from that page on a particular website. And also, like we went through before, our actual campaign. So again, that concludes our tag management tutorial. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email us, support@cortexcommerce.com. Thank you.